Midwest Picker on YouTube.
Hey, Midwest Picker here. Welcome to my channel. I'm back making content what sold on eBay videos. If you're new here, and I've got a lot of new subscribers, so I'm sure there's a lot of new people watching this. This is Joey. He's my CPA. He's my sidekick. He likes to participate. This video is about what I sold. Why do resellers want to share what they sold? Well, it's to help you guys out. You want to know what to buy, where to spend your time and your resources so you don't waste your time and money. Now in this video, if I can, I'm going to tell you obviously what sold, where I sourced it, what I paid for it, how it shipped. Oh, what else do I say? How long it took to sell, would I buy it again? As many details as I can provide you, I will. First item is this collector's plate. I've been spending years bashing collector plates. Now I know most of them are junk, but for some reason I've been selling a lot. Maybe I should call this thumbnail, collector plates are not as bad as you think. I don't know. This is a 1964 7-inch collector's plate I sourced on high bid for just 18 cents when I bought a giant tote full of these things. Sold for full asking price, $16.95, free shipping and handling. Took about 2 years to sell. You know, since my last video, I just realized I got a haircut. You know, what do you guys think of my haircut? Next are these CoQ10 supplements from Walgreens. This is what you call retail arbitrage. I only recommend you buy clearance items if they're 90% off or more. So these were way high, 95, 90% off, something crazy. Cost of goods was very little, like $2 a bottle. I lotted these up 3 at a time. Took a best offer of $25. Free shipping and handling. Took about a month to sell. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. Next up are these Craftsman sockets. If you've been watching my videos, I mentioned these in a previous video. Am I going to keep them? Am I going to sell them? Well, if I sell them, I'm not really going to make hardly any money. Well, I went out in the garage. I have thousands of Craftsman sockets, so I just decided to sell them. Cost of goods was $20 from the Salvation Army. Listed them for 40 bucks. Sold in just a couple weeks with shipping on top. These are really, really good condition. If you source sockets that are damaged, rusty, the chrome is flaking off, don't even bother buying stuff like that. They have to look nearly new, and your customers will buy it and they'll love it. The only exception to that condition is if they're giant sockets, like the size of a baseball. Those can be beat up a little bit and they'll still sell really well. Next up is this Norwegian coffee cup. This was unusual. This is free to me, I believe, from my sister. Thank you, sister. I listed it for $14, free shipping, and it only took a couple weeks to sell, but the buyer messaged me, and he's from Australia.
Good day, mate.
So he messaged me and he said, dude, I don't know, remember what he said. Maybe I'll put a picture up of the message. He said, the shipping is killing me. Is there anything you can do to help me with shipping? Well, the poor guy is in Australia. This is eBay, you know, global shipping program. It's got a new name. I just have to ship it from Michigan to Chicago. Cost me like $5. But this poor guy has to pay the extortion to go from Chicago to Australia through the eBay program. I think you used to be able to see in the fine details after the sale is over what the person paid. I did some digging. I couldn't figure it out. I'm guessing it's like 40, 50 bucks, but I really don't know. And I messaged him. I said, I'm sorry. I have no control over the cost of shipping. So I sent him an offer of $12 just to help him out. And he took it and he bought it. But who knows what he actually paid. Real quick, eBay is insane again. They actually suggested when I listed an item, I was creating a listing to promote it at 18.8%. Oh man, that's high. That's crazy high. 3%, 4%, yeah, sure, why not? But I'm going to put a picture up of that insanity. I'm going to link down below in the description a video short on YouTube that I made about the whole subject. Next up, this floral pattern plate. Here we go with another collector's plate, and there's more coming. Took a best offer of $13 plus shipping on top. I don't remember where I got this. I can't tell you cost of goods. I don't know if it was my sister or my mother-in-law or the wife. I think it was the wife. I don't know. I don't even know where I got it, but it only took a month to sell. Next, I discovered this paper restaurant menu. I had a box of ephemera that I won on a YouTube auction, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, sitting over in the closet, and I thought, you know what, you can't sell it if you don't list it. So I was digging through there. This is a Howard Johnson's children's paper menu. It's only 4 pages long. It's even got a big tear on the front. I thought, you know what, menus do sell, so I listed it. Sold for $9.95 plus shipping on top. Cost of goods, I don't remember. It was part of a big bundle, but it didn't take very long. It only took like 2 months to sell. If you didn't know, vintage restaurant menus are gold. People collect them. People love the nostalgia. They like to frame them up and put them on the wall. You know, like the weird stuff I've got here. So if you can find even placemats, those are disposable. They're rare, but old placemats from Burger King, big chain restaurants from your local area, Red Lobster, whatever, Hooters, any kind of menu, placemats, McDonald's that we had to wear those stupid paper hats on our head. If you can get a hold of that stuff and it's in decent condition, you'll get money for it. It is gold. Next is this Kohler engine repair manual, owner's manual, free to me from my buddy with the pole barn. Just gave me a bunch of stuff. I just got around to listing it. Sold fast. Sold in just 3 days, actually. $19.95 plus shipping on top. So I made a video before. My pole barn buddy, I don't want to mention his name. I might link the video down below, but he gave me just a bunch of stuff, and it sells like crazy. Stuff you would normally throw away, people buy. Next is this mascara, I think. I can't ask Joey. He doesn't know either. I don't know makeup, but I don't have to. It's got a little serial number or model number on it. Got it for pennies. Retail arbitrage from Walgreens. 20 cents, 30 cents. I don't remember. Sold for $9.95. Free shipping. It only weighs 2 ounces in a padded mailer. Took about a month to sell. Next is vintage 1982 Mitchell collision pricing guide. Dave, why would anybody want a collision pricing guide that's that old? It's outdated. What good is it? Somebody wanted it. Sourced this from my friend with the pole barn again. Gave me a tote full of these things. Said, here, take them. If you don't take them, I'm going to throw them away. So I took them. Took a best offer of $12, free shipping. Took about 6 months to sell. Next up, this busted up Motu figure. If you don't know, that stands for Masters of the Universe. This is vintagey, I believe 1983, 84. Problem is it doesn't stand on its own, and it's all twisted, and it's just a mess. People do collect these, but they take a very long time to sell. You want them in really good condition. If you can get them still new in the package, holy cow, you're sitting at least $100 or more each. Sold for $7.50, free shipping. Don't remember the cost of goods. Probably lost money on it. But just real quick, let's look at these other Motu action figures that other people have sold. Next, collector plate number 2, sold for $14.95. Sold for full price, same cost of goods, 18 cents, same time to take to sell. This is part of a bigger collection. Next, collector plate number 3. These are these little blue ones. This doesn't even include that floral one at the beginning of the video. Took a best offer of $15, same amount of time, same cost of goods. I've never sold this many collector plates this fast. Maybe it's like early Q4. People are ramping up for Christmas a little early. I don't know. Next, I sold this postcard for $13. This is like a cowboy theme. That's why it went for a little bit more money. Free shipping, but it was only like $1 to ship it. I'll put a picture up here using the eBay standard envelope. You can ship postcards so inexpensively. I just offer free shipping. It helps it sell much faster. Cost of goods is $1.25. I sourced these from a flea market. It took about 2 months to sell. Next up is this movie poster. Took a best offer of $14, free shipping. The movie is horrible. Movie posters, if they're good movies like Terminator 2, Star Wars, Star Trek, the motion pictures, horror movies, slasher movies, those posters will sell fast. The problem is 95% of all movies ever made are terrible movies. So they still merchandise it. They still have movie posters and all that. But you're not going to find too many fans of crappy movies who want to buy the poster for $20, $30 and frame it up and put it in their house. Famous movies, popular movies, yes. But bad movies, no. I bought this huge lot of movie posters from Mr. Buys Too Much. Cost of goods, I believe, is about $4 per poster, and I've sold a ton of them. Some for very good money, like Escape from Witch Mountain, and some bad budget B movie posters, like horror movies and stuff like that. Popular movies, Brubaker and stuff like that. Those sold for good money, so I've got my money back already. But now I'm stuck with the crappy movies that nobody wants. Next, 2 vintage tools from my sister. Thank you, sister. Took a best offer of $15 plus shipping and handling. Took about 9 months to sell. Next is Blank Media. This is a Sony digital video tape. People still buy these. They still have camcorders and they want this media, but it's a very slow seller. This was free to me, sold for $9.95. Free shipping, pretty lightweight, took about 3 years to sell. Next is this vintage Sunbeam power attachment. It's like, think of a food processor type of thing. This is vintagey, still in the box. I got this on a high bid auction. I don't remember the cost of goods, $3, $4, $5, I think, something like that. I had a total of 5 of them. I think this is the last one. Took a best offer of $21, free shipping, took 4 years to sell. People do buy vintage items like that, food processors, blenders, Kirby vacuums, all of that. Don't be afraid to source that. That's the video, guys. I'm back, starting to feel better. This is Joey. If you're new, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video with anybody you know that's a reseller and they're thinking, what should I source? I want to know, does it sell in 2 weeks? Does it sell in 2 years? I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to reject. Send them this video. It'll help them out on what to source. Until next time, see ya.